Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Watch as Slinn Voda gets run over by Godo Bandit Warlord. Fun for all ages. Kid seats just $5. Next on Commander Replay.
Welcome back, everyone. Playing some Slinn Voda, the Rising Deep. Take a look at our opening hand. We've got 3 lands and a Sapphire Medallion. Seems reasonable. The only thing that would make me happier is a little bit of card draw. We do have a decent amount of card draw in the deck, though, so hopefully we'll draw into it at some point. Keep that. I just finished one of those frustrating games where there are 38 lands in this deck, and I had a mull to 5, and I didn't have more than 2 lands in any of those hands. Pretty frustrating. That's a Mishra's Workshop and a Mana Crypt for the Godo opponent, so this game may be over very quickly. And there's a Helm of Awakening. Spells cost 1 less to cast. We can get our Sapphire Medallion down this turn. There's an Everflowing Chalice, X2. So, Godo probably going to come down very soon. Opponent doesn't actually have any colored mana. That's interesting. At least not yet. They went with the Mishra's Workshop first. They probably have a mountain somewhere in the deck. How Mishra's Workshop isn't banned in Commander, I have no idea. Totally needs to be. We draw a Gauntlet of Power off the top. This game is probably going to be over before we ever get to cast that, so let's just see how this goes. Play an island, lay down the Sapphire Medallion. Someone did submit a Godo deck list, very similar to what this opponent is playing, into the channel a while back, and I've been meaning to do a spotlight on it. I just haven't had time. But the idea was very similar, where it's just every piece of mana acceleration you can find, and then cast Godo. There's a Wheel of Fortune, not the worst thing. We could definitely use a little bit of speed into our hand. Wow. How... There's so many lands in this deck, and yet this deck cannot draw lands. I do not understand. Into a Magus of the Wheel. Into a Price of Glory. That's seriously... What? That's 7 cards without a land right there? Possibly more? So, Send Triplet scoops it up. I think this game's going to be over very soon. Wow, there's an island. How about that? Actually drawing something useful. Takes 3 to cast the Hedron Archive, unfortunately. We can't get that down yet. Yeah, we can cast Concentrate. Say we do that. We will discard the... Stormtide Leviathan actually shuts down the Godo combo, so that's something. Pearl Lake Ancient, not the most exciting. And Inkwell Leviathan, also not the most exciting right here. Relic of Progenitus. Our opponents, by the way, playing a Guafa Hazid Profiteer and Godo Bandit Warlord. Guafa is 1 blue-white for a 2/2. Tap it, pay white and blue, put a bribery counter on target creature you don't control. Its controller draws a card. Creatures with bribery counters on them can't attack or block. So that could actually... let's see. Once the token gets created with Godo, you could actually put a counter on the token, and then it wouldn't be able to attack. I know at the very least it'll slow the Godo down. Extraplanar Lens coming in for the Godo opponent. Not great. That's going to give them a boost in mana, although they only have 2 mountains, but still, as the game wears on here, they might get more and more. There's Godo. There's Hammer of Nazan. So actually the safest place for Godo to be right now is in play. Opponent's going to play a Heat Shimmer on the Godo. So now there's a copy of Godo. Yep, now the game's over. Wow, so that's a turn 3 Godo win. So this is a deck that I do plan to show off at some point. Like I said, this one's very similar to the one that was submitted into me. And it's just, it is all of the mana ramp and get Godo with Helm and Hammer of Nazan, and that be the game. Turn 3, they executed that combo. That's extremely fast. Opponent gets a Batter Skull to come down. Don't really need to see the infinite loop go off here. I know how it works. Basically, he just gets to attack for unlimited. Anyway, so we got an interesting look at the Godo deck, but we're definitely going to have to do another game with Slinn Voda. And probably up the land count, since that's 2 games in a row where I've now been mana screwed with a 38 land deck and a bunch of card draw. I'm not salty about it at all. See you guys next video.